Now to some new comments from Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic. Let's bring Steve Liesman in for those details. Hi, Steve.
Yeah, Kelly, actually two Fed presidents weighing in with a more dovish outlook on rate hikes after testimony by Fed Chair Jay Powell suggested the Fed may raise interest rates two more times. Bostic saying in an essay that he just released, he's putting himself firmly in the wait-and-see camp when it comes to raising interest rates. He said the Fed should let rate hikes work through the economy, see if they bring down inflation before deciding what to do next. Good reason, he said, to expect policy tightening to be more effective in coming months. The real effects of tightening, quote, are only just beginning to take hold. Chicago Fed President Austin Goolsbee, while Powell was speaking, saying he had not decided what to do in July, but that it was reasonable for the Fed to be on a reconnaissance mission now. He agreed with Bostic that the Fed had raised rates a lot and that those rate hikes needed some time to play out in the economy. He indicated he wanted several more months of data before deciding what to do next. All of that seems to contrast at least somewhat with Powell, who suggested strongly that two more rate hikes is a pretty good bet if the economy performs as expected. So something that's divided in the committee we have to watch now among those sure they want to hike and those who want to wait and see until there's more data before making that call. Guys?
So I guess we kind of know now, don't we, Steve, where the chairman fits in that spectrum of votes that was taken last week about how many more rate hikes were expectable.
Yeah, when it comes to those forecasts, that's a very good point, Tyler. We didn't really know. He was kind of speaking kind of like, well, the committee is saying these things. Yeah. Kind of put himself in that camp among those who think two rate hikes are a pretty good guess, is the exact terms he used, if the economy performs as expected.
All right, Steve, thanks very much. It was just a week ago we were together down in D.C.